I'd first like to start by giving my thanks on behalf of Dr. Rath, Dr. Jariwala, the whole of our foundation for the warm welcome and the warm words of support from our MEC, from Madam Chairperson from Sanco, other esteemed Sanco colleagues. We feel very honoured to be here today. Our relationship with Sanco is a key feature of the work of our foundation. We put a lot of effort, a lot of resources into supporting that partnership. Why do we do that? The answer's sitting in front of me right now. It's for you. We're not here to make money. We're not here to profit from what we do. As Dr. Jariwala said earlier today, we are a non-profit foundation. Commercial motives don't interest us. This is about a battle for health, your health, the health of your colleagues, the health of your families, the health of all South Africans, all Africans. What we're doing in South Africa right now is a pioneering work. It's never been done anywhere in the world before, not to this level. So you're all part of something very, very important, not only for yourselves, but for the lives of all your fellow South Africans and fellow Africans. I'm going to answer the questions that were asked earlier today about our relationship with the South African Medical Association, the court case ruling, and the continued availability of Vitacell. But first, I'm going to ask a couple of questions. Why are you here today? Are you here because your MEC, because our MEC wants you to take toxic ARV drugs? Are you here because you want to take toxic ARV drugs? Are you here because Dr. Rath and his foundation want you to take toxic ARV drugs? Are you here because Sanco want you to take toxic ARV drugs? We all know the answer to why you're here today. But these questions just go to illustrate that we need to be clear about who our enemies are. Are our enemies Sanco? No. Are our enemies doctors? No. Is the ANC our enemy? No. Is the government our enemy? No. Have any of these people, any of these bodies tried to stop us doing what we're doing? No. So who is trying to stop us? Who is trying to stop Sanco and the Dr. Rath Health Foundation? You got it. We all know who the enemies are. And these were the people that started the court case, not the government, not other agencies, not the medical doctors, largely, the men in the street, maybe their representative organisation, but the people that really want to stop us are agents of the pharmaceutical companies. They fear what we're doing. Pharmaceutical interests around the world have largely one motive, and that's a commercial motive, to make profit. If the products that they sell, either directly to you as patients, or to governments, to supply in public health programs, happen to have side effects, well, that's okay as far as they're concerned. What that means for them, these pharmaceutical interests, is that they can sell you another drug to take care of the side effects. Is that what you want? I don't hear anybody. Is that what you want? No. No, of course not. Is that the route to good health? No, certainly not. Are there other alternatives that are scientifically proven, safe, side effect free, and effective? Yes, of course there are. And you know there are. You're using them. And you've seen here today the latest scientific evidence of their effectiveness, the provable evidence that they work. You know that. You see it every day in your own lives. But now, as a result of our partnership with Sanco, we are able to prove it to anybody who wants to know. As a result of the court case, we cannot yet make that information generally available to the public, but we will soon. Okay, so we've established where the problem lies. Now you need to know what we're going to do about it and how that affects you. In the ruling that was handed down by the Cape Town High Court on June the 13th by Judge Stondy, there were several things that he ruled we should not do any longer. What he didn't say was that we can't continue to distribute the products. We can. Will we? Yes, most definitely. Has the court case affected the supply of those products? Yes, it has. We had to put it on hold because of the ruling until we'd taken time to consider the ruling, get legal advice from our lawyers to make sure that everything in future will go properly. We've now had that time, we've taken that advice, and whilst there may be a short break in the supply, it will be picked up again just as soon as humanly possible. The only thing that may stop that would be another government agency, or at least individuals and factions within that agency who might not want us to start distributing the product again. It happened once before when we tried to import a shipment of Vitacell. It was held up by the customs agency for no good reason other than to stop it getting into the country. In the current circumstances, that may happen again. We can't tell at the moment. But we will rest assured that our partners in Sanco, our own administrative staff in the Dr. Arth Health Foundation will do everything possible to make sure that the supply continues for as long as possible.